Decision making is one of the greatest parts of our day-to-day life, and to take a decision and be able to stick to this decision no matter what happens and see it through to the end is one difficult thing that I faced when I wasn't conscious or aware of myself, and I have realized that it is one thing that we all face in society, especially in the African home, to take decision on matters that really concern us. Maybe you want to be able to save that money to be able to buy something good for yourself, or to purchase something nice, or to be able to start a business, or be able to put up a plan on something. And taking this decision becomes something which is part of us, and it seems to be easier because we sit down and take this decision. But what is the most difficult part of it is putting ourselves into it and seeing it through to the end is one of the most difficult thing that I have come across in my life, as I wasn't conscious or aware of myself. And to be able to take this decision about your life and be able to see it through to the end is something which is a big part of us that we can't be able to avoid. But there are so many circumstances around us that don't actually these circumstances don't give us the space to be able to see this decision through until the end. And for us to be able to see this decision through to the end, we need to involve the will part of us, which can be able to give us these access for us to open up on this decision and see it through to the end. So our willpower is one powerful thing that actually is in us, which is deep buried in our soul, to be able to take decision on things and follow it to the end. Maybe it's a business plan, maybe it's a savings plan or a future plan, to be able to see it through to the end. But I would say for me, when I wasn't conscious, I faced a lot of issues like this. I had so many plans about how I wanted to be rich, or wanted to get money, or make life easier for myself. Once I sat with a friend, and we took so many plans on how to be able to get farm produce from farms, from the villages, and be able to bring it to the city and sell. We sat over this plan for so many days, but we were not able to have this willpower in us to follow it to the end, no matter what was happening around us. And later on, I took a decision on how to be able to I wanted to start a tilapia farming, and day and night I had this exercise book that I usually sit down with every night, because I was a security guard. So whenever I have this space, I usually write in my notes on how I can be able to get to this tilapia farm, everything that is involved and everything that can go in, and to see it through to the end. But at the end of the day, it didn't go through to the end. So I have taken so many decisions in my life, and I wish, or I wanted them all to go through to the end, so that I can be able to have a stable life for myself. But I can be able to blame myself that I wasn't able to follow my willpower, or have this strong willpower that can be able to drive me. But for sure, the willpower was there, but it seems I was not aware of myself on whatever I was doing. So it made it difficult for me to be able to reach this target. So to be able to see decisions through, or get decisions through to the end, is something that is difficult in an African home. So this part of us, which is our willpower, drives us so many times to take decision and do things that we want to do, how we want life to go for us. But for us to be able to see it through to the end is one difficult thing that we face each and every day. And so many times we have this will in us, and we have given it out freely, and we were not even aware of it, and some of us are still giving it out freely and we don't become conscious of it. Let's take for example when in an African society, when we gather on the assembly ground as children, reciting the national pledge. In that moment, we are giving out our real powers, or it's like we are, pledging an allegiance to the nation, that we are going to be good citizens to the nation. We are going to see the nation through till the time we die or till the time we leave this earth. So whenever there is something going on which is, not moving in the favor of the citizens, the citizens, we actually don't have a say, because that moment, each and every morning that we recite these pledges, like an initiative, or it's like we are being initiated into something that we are not conscious or we are not aware of. So we stand there and be very proud of ourselves and say these national pledges. And in saying this thing, we are just offering out our willpower willingly or unconsciously. So even as the day goes by, things are not working in our favor. People, maybe the politicians or whoever is in charge of us, are not taking decisions that are working in our favor. We find it difficult to speak out, or we find it difficult to be able to speak, because it seems we have given out our willpower already with these words that have been recited so many times during our school time or during our school days. So we have to be conscious or aware of ourselves in a stage whereby we can be able to realize that whatever we are doing, our willpower is involved into it. So to become conscious, or to be able to awaken your soul and be able to realize your purpose, give you so much power that you now know that there is a great willpower in you that can be exercised consciously, or very aware that this is what I'm doing and I want to see it till the end. I don't want to put an end to it if I don't get the result or the desirable result that I want. But no matter what happens, if maybe money problems, maybe how do I say it, a lot of difficulties, and any other thing that can be able to challenge you in this decision that you have taken, for the fact that you will be able to see it through till the end, gives you that kind of answer that you have been able to exercise your willpower very well, because you have taken a decision and you have seen it to the end. You have gotten the result that you want out of it. So this willpower is a very powerful part of us. So whenever we are trying to exercise it, we need to be conscious, we need to be aware of ourselves during this period, exercising this willpower, because when we are not conscious or we are not aware of it, we exercise it in a wrong way, which goes to bring so much of stress or distractions to us that or complications to us that we can be able to take, because we were not aware of what we were doing as at the time that we were exercising it. So what I just want to say is, our willpower are always working in us. These are the forces that drives us, which is deep down in our soul, which drives us to be able to take a decision on our life and be able to see it through to the end. So what decision are you taking on your life today? What do you want to see through to the end? Is it just to have fun for yourself, or is it just to live in the world and just be like, okay, I'm alive? Or is it you living from the point of the soul and be able to dive into your purpose more and be in alignment with source and be in alignment with the universe to be able to get the results that you want? So whatever you are doing, it's a willpower you are exercising, and you need to exercise that willpower very accurately. And in this accuracy, which means you must be conscious, or you must be much aware of yourself in doing this thing that you are doing. So all I'm stressing on is that let us begin to live from the point of the soul and become conscious or become aware of ourselves in such a way that every little thing that we are doing, we know what exactly we are doing, where we are going, and what actually is the result we want to see at the end of the day. This is the only time our willpower become much more effective. So to take your willpower back, which has been taken away from us for so long, because it seems we are living a life whereby everything has been decided for us already. So when you awaken your soul and you are living from the point of the soul, you now know that you have that power in you to take a decision for yourself on every little thing and see it through to the end. You have that power in you. That is your willpower to be able to, see everything through to the end. So become conscious or become aware of yourself. Live from the point of the soul, and this willpower will become so much in a very sweet thing for you to be able to exercise at any point in time, because any point in time you are trying to take a decision or do something about your life, you know exactly what you are doing and what is the end result. So until you see that end result, you are not resting, or you are not stopping, or you are not going to slip back and be in a slumber to be like, oh, I don't want to do it any longer. But let your willpower always drive you, and become conscious and aware of this willpower each and every minute or each and every day. Thank you very much.